Yes! Week 2, NFL season. We got the Commanders, we got the Packers. I'll tell you now, man, this has that feel of like a true statement game where I can look at them and say, you make this statement and beat a team in Green Bay like this, there's going to be a lot less of that conversation of, oh, regression for the Commanders heading into this year. The beauty of all of this is that now everybody wants to come on the show. We are about, 10 minutes or so away from kickoff here.
So this week we have the Commanders versus the Packers.
So
in DC, Ben's Chili Bowl is super famous, and they are known for their half smoked. So we got the half smoked sausages. And then also Ben's Chili Bowl chili. So this is really good recipe. Love it. You throw chili over your half smoke, top it with some cheese and some onions, and it's killer. And then we have for Wisconsin, we have, since they're known for cheese, we have some mac and cheese. So throw it all together, you can make a chili mac this week.
Every single thing is pointing to an under for me in this, which makes me think it's going to be like Jets Steelers, which I love the under in that, and of course that was, oh God, that was brutal, wasn't it? See, there's a lot of ways. I'm looking at this clock now. We got kickoff in a couple of minutes. Everybody's just starting to show up now. I always do this. I'm like, why do I even start this show at 8? All right, so what we're going to do, because this is how this works. It's freaking social media half the time anyway. Turn this thing sideways. Everything's streaming. I'm not going to trip over a mic. As people file in, Dewey is going to make her pick as we set up the food. So I'm going to swap the camera here. Because, you know, why not? Let's swap this thing around. All right, you want to get her going here? Dewey is going to make her pick now. Now, here's the thing.
You know who to go to.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay!
And it's the no! She did the stupid fake out again. Go back. What are you? Oh no, she did eat it first.
She did. Yeah,
oh, hey Lance.
Why are we still talking about the Jets?
Well, because the Jets scored way too many points last week and ruined it for so many people. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Well, you're here, so have a seat.
I will.
You're first. All right. We got a little DC United represented here too. We got plenty of that. All right. What do you think? I asked Scott Abraham before. I'm going to ask you. What do you think of the all-white for Packers?
Oh. I'm okay with that at the moment. It's
at the moment, is it going to change later when they get dirty?
Yeah,
they're dirty. I don't like them anymore. I'm kind of a uniform nerd, so I like when teams try new things.
Yeah, but isn't that reminiscent of like the '60s?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But because you have the white helmet too, I think every team should have all black uniforms. A lot of people don't like the Commanders because it looks too much like the Steelers, but I think realistically, like it's. Just like it looks good with every team. By the way, we need to get live on TikTok here. I forgot to give this to you, Michael. Again, this is behind the scenes. There's no breaks. We just do this. So we're going to go live on TikTok here too. So what it's going to be on TikTok is a little different. It's going to be a behind the scenes. It's going to be a live stream and an altcast of a live stream altcast. So we're just going to do it because this is how it goes. I'll let you take over this, Michael. You do your thing. I'm not worried about Michael. He's a child and knows how to use TikTok. Not a child. You're legally an adult. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no.
Is he struggling with the tripod? I wish I could get a camera on this. Oh, good. We do.
I'll get it live. This is the issue.
Oh, this is amazing. He can't figure out. So it's one of those ones where you have to stretch out. And he can't get it to fit. No, you shouldn't have to do any. Oh, all right. There we go. Finally. See, he got real cocky. He's like, man, I know how to do all this stuff. Video streams, this is easy for me. But you give him a tripod, and all of a sudden it's his kryptonite.
We got one of the puffy helmets.
Yeah, the
Guardian helmet?
The Guardian helmets. I would, honestly, man, players wearing those, I don't blame them. I really don't. You get your brain rattled the way we're finding out some of this is like, that's fine. I don't fault any of those guys for it at all. You ever get a concussion?
Not that I know of.
No, not that you know of. You know, honestly, back in the day, oh God, oh no!
Touchdown.
Is that all right? We got a Packers touchdown.
The flag's on the play in the
and
backfield.
It looks like Jaden Reed is now down and hurt.
Yep, on them.
All right.
No touchdown.
Bringing it back. That's a good start. It's a good start. So going back to what you said too about not knowing whether or not you had a concussion. Jordan Love going. There you go. Trey Amos.
Hell of a defensive play.
Trey Amos. Washington really needed help with that secondary, and adding Trey Amos in the offseason, he was such a great draft pick for them. I guess, to me, when a company changes their logo, I'm like, when a team changes their logo, it's a big deal. But I think more people have emotional connections in like a team than where they go buy their groceries, go out to eat. But I don't know. Some people are different about that. Keep
Come on.
James won it all.
He's going down.
All right, so First snap for Jaden Daniels, and he's running for his life. That scares me. Micah Parsons is going to be going after him the entire game here. Again, if you're watching film, you watch what the Giants did last week, and you're going, maybe we should get after the quarterback a lot and force him to run. It's 3rd and 8. Let's give it a minute here, okay?
4th and 6.
Oh, somebody looking ahead? Is that what's going on? See, you're the worst.
I bet Green Bay.
Yeah, what happened last week?
You bet Green Bay and what?
And the over.
Why would you do that? Did you watch?
I just did it to go opposite of what you said.
Of course you did. See, you're a jackass. That's exactly what you do, Tony. Are you just mad because Aaron Rodgers took it out on your team last week?
Aaron Rodgers turned the clock back and looked like he was 25 years old.
Yeah, he did.
Come on.
You've been mad at a lot of things over the years. I don't think there's anything that's made you more mad than Aaron Rodgers looking like the old Aaron Rodgers. Which, by the way, there you go. Great punt coverage from the Commanders. All right.
What happened last week? I mean, scoring was going ballistic, and then like after halftime, they didn't score a single point.
You talking about this game, the Thursday night game last week?
Yeah, Thursday game last week.
Well, let's take the lightning delay aside. It just, yeah. Well, yeah, but besides that, I mean, it slowed down anyway. Nobody scored in the 3rd quarter anyway.
Yeah.
And then you had the 45, 50-minute delay, whatever it was. And I knew at that point, I was like, this thing's over.
Yeah.
I kept trying to tell people, I said, bet the under. Hey, Tony, did you take the over last week, too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, see, so maybe stop being a contrarian. That might help somebody. So what we do here in the garage, too, is everybody comes in and tries to guess the total. Simple. That was actually Tommy's son, Grant. He was 43, you had 42. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that, too. You lost to a kid, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was a little pissed when he came in and was like, really? One above me?
And it literally came down to 1. Last week was tough because you just had a monster delay and guys got cold, and you knew once they came back from a lightning delay. And then, people are like, oh, it's a rain. No, it's not a rain delay, dum-dum. It's a lightning delay. There's a difference. Could you imagine if somebody got struck by lightning in the NFL because they kept playing? You can't do that. They've always had lightning delays. It's nothing new.
HF Festival was at RFK Stadium.
Okay.
I think in the late 90s.
All right.
And they had lightning came in, lightning hit the stand, and connected to a lady's underwire on her bra. And
Stop
killed her.
it.
Nope. Killed her.
It's Jen taking care of the dog.
What? That is like, that's the ultimate Final Destination scene right there.
I mean, it was just...
Like, you can't write that in Hollywood. That's insane. That's tragic, but also insane. Going back to that as the Commanders are walking on the field here now, having a backup team, you can still only be a fan of, like, your team, but I think there's other teams that you want to see win for certain reasons, besides betting, besides fantasy, any of that. And it's like there's a great story. Like, for me, it's like Lions fans. I was rooting for the Lions until they played the Commanders last year. Because Lions fans have suffered. Suffered. And I feel bad for any sort of, like, fan base that suffered for a long period of time. And I used to say that about Jets fans, but Tony's kind of ruining that for me back there, so I may not feel bad for Jets fans anymore. He's ruining it for everybody. All right, Commanders back on the field. Oh, God.
Oh, man. That ain't going to get you.
Instantly, the Packers just break through that line. 10-year-olds didn't want to start fun. There we go. God, he is going to...
Gotta go for it.
Flag.
Flag.
Holding.
That was probably a holding. Austin Eckler's short. By the way, it's all dump-offs to Austin Eckler, who really use some Zach Ertz right now. So I'm a little concerned that this game could be ugly very quickly because the offense cannot do anything. Oh, God, this is going to be, if this is what this is going to look like all game, Jaden Daniels got popped, too.
Yeah,
There was a little sandwich on that.
You know what we could do?
Yeah.
For before Oktoberfest, we could go get an old junker, pull it up in the driveway, rage on it, and then we can take it down to Oktoberfest and have it as the like Oktoberfest.
I know it has.
This idea. Where can we find a junker?
I don't know.
Craigslist. Problem is, I'm worried about buying like a $500 junker on Craigslist. I don't know what that
You
could
just ride
lead
through
to.
DC. There's plenty of them just sitting on the side of the road.
Listen, if there's an abandoned car somewhere that somebody knows about, hit me up in any of my DMs because I would love to get an old junker here. And if the Commanders' offense keeps looking like this, I'd love to smash a few windows out on that junker. The problem is,
She's probably watching the show.
considering this isn't a professional studio, we have a driveway in front of us and an HOA here, though I am on the committee, thank you very much, and I am sitting next to the president of the HOA here. I just want to point that out. So since you've encouraged it, I now have the right to have a junker in my driveway that I get to smash whenever the Commander's offense looks like this. So this is good. I have permission from you. Nobody can post about it on the neighborhood Facebook page.
Right, but we then turn it into a neighborhood thing. Right?
Okay, fair. You know, we can get it sponsored, can contribute to some neighborhood upgrades and things like that. I think this would be a great idea.
We got a brand new rec area, put it right in the middle of the court.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
I'm sure no one will complain about that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. Here he comes. Watch that phone. That's TikTok. Say hi to TikTok, too.
Hey, TikTok.
There he is. There's Grant. What's up, buddy?
Good game last week, Grant.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we forgot to bring this up as the Packers are back on offense now. Those of us who stayed in here until the very end and stayed up very late, we had up to, I think it was 5 or 6 murder hornets or whatever they're called in this garage. Right up here.
It was crazy.
There was one in here before? Okay, so I learned something about murder hornets. And these are legit murder hornets. I've had it confirmed. Do me a favor and Google murder hornets, and then I want to see your face. They're about the size of, like, your pinky.
The Asian giant hornet.
Yes. So they call them murder hornets. I'm calling it a murder hornet because it's just a scarier name. But here's the issue. They are attracted to light and they're nocturnal.
Yep.
And that's what happened last week. So there is a chance that they come back around in here again.
So that means they're in a tree nearby.
There means that there is a nest somewhere out beyond these cameras and beyond this garage. That there are murder hornets lingering, waiting to come into the now.
They're over 2 inches long.
Yes.
They're huge. They fly 25 miles an hour.
Yes. 25 miles an hour, and they're 2 inches long. This is a hornet.
You know why they're called murder hornets?
Why are they called murder hornets?
Due to their brutal method of destroying honeybee colonies by decapitating bees.
Decapitating bees, 25 miles an hour, 2 inches long.
Do they sting?
Yes, they do, and apparently it's awful.
Do they sting or bite?
They stink.
They're hornets.
Not only are
Yeah, they're
they
hornets. They stink.
They kept coming in.
They kept coming in. Now that being said, we tested the wasp killer, that hornet killer that I have in the garage, and it worked. So PETA, sorry, they're gonna die if they come in here. Okay?
Yeah, there he is, right there.
Is there really one?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh my God, there is one.
Is he carrying the first one? He's
wielding a blade.
Oh my God. Where'd he go? Yo, get me out.
This is not like this isn't some prank. This is legit.
Get me out. You just dive bombed him.
Yeah,
he's
dead.
He's dead.
Tony, you murderer.
Oh no.
Like a hot nail being driven into my leg.
Oh my. So yeah, there's a chance that we have murder hornets that show up in this garage at some point. All I know is, if we've got to shut the garage, I really don't want to have to do that.
No, not when the weather's this nice.
That's the thing. It's a beautiful night. He's over there just laughing at all the stuff that he's going to get. Meanwhile, it's going to be a documentary about everybody getting stung by murder hornets trying to watch the Commanders Packers. Well, you know what we can get is one of those giant nets. They have the garage nets that you can put up. And we could get that sponsored. We could do that too. So don't worry. GameDay Garage will be safe. I promise you it'll be safe.
We
if
need
we
our
have
Dude
to
Wipe sponsored first.
we do need a Dude Wipe sponsor. We do need a Dude Wipe sponsor. That's the
Free
start.
Dude Wipes in the whole neighborhood.
I still can't believe, by the way, and I found this out as feel like this is the longest break ever, and it's also been insanely boring with the Commanders' offense right now. I still can't believe that like no guys use aftershave after they shave on the face. I still can't get over that.
Are you still really stuck?
Yes, I can't get over that.
It's been a week.
Yeah, I still can't get over it.
See, I got my hair cut today and got my aftershave on the back and
can't
the top.
believe it.
But
Nick, that's an 80s thing.
yeah, who does
But no, but you're thinking of like the Home Alone. Ah, like it's not that. It's like there's like it's like face lotion. But it is.
Let's go!
Yeah,
Right,
for sure.
there we go.
Whatever.
Do you use it as your moisturizer again?
I mean, after I shave, yeah. Because you got to clean up here and here. Like Jen was like, you don't shave. I'm like, yeah, I do. I shave here and here. I do that part. Don't be afraid to moisturize, guys. Don't be afraid to moisturize.